Hey guys, it's Brandy, and this isn't a video that I necessarily intended on making or wanted to make, but I felt like it was necessary after seeing another friend of mine make a video about this same topic and getting a lot of backlash and hate for it. So I kind of wanted to talk on it and hopefully shed some positive light and maybe help change some negative opinions. But basically the point of this is I've been seeing so many people hopping on the trend of doing the Dear Eugenia Cooney stuff. If you know anything about her, she's a popular YouTuber, now streamer. I don't consume really any of her content. I just watch other people that talk about her. So I know her through that, I guess. If you don't know her or anything about her, basically she became sort of famous because of her eating disorder, essentially. She is like really, really skinny and unhealthy to the point of people reaching out to because they think something is wrong beyond surface level. So she's been buzzing in the news again a lot lately, though, and a couple of the other YouTubers that I watch have been talking about how on Twitch she's been like purposely appealing to particular audiences. That there's an audience that really likes how aggressively skinny she is, and people think, I don't know if it's a conspiracy or whatnot, that there's some underlying thing that's going on where people are sending her donations to get her to do certain actions and things while live streaming. And I don't know if people are like getting off to that or feel some sort of way about it. I don't know the whole situation. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with Twitch right now. But the point of this video, off of that tangent, is people have been making these Dear Eugenia Cooney videos where they're addressing her and telling her, you know, the same thing she's been hearing for years with her eating disorder, like, you need to be healthy, you need to be mindful, this, and this, yada, yada. I'm not going to go into that, because this isn't meant to be that type of thing. But my friend made a video like this, where she was talking about her and addressing the whole situation, and then she kind of went more into her own body dysmorphia a little bit, as well as her own eating disorder. She didn't go extremely in depth, but she talked on the issue. And that really resonated with me because I am also somebody who has had eating disorders in the past, and my stomach is still fucked because of them. And aside from that, I have ridiculously horrible body dysmorphia, and I deal with it every single day. I can look at myself in the mirror 1 second and think I look good, and then the next minute I think I look fat, or I think I look bloated, or my this is too big, or my that is too this, or it's an ongoing struggle that I have, and I've been dealing with it pretty much my entire life. I try not to openly talk about it because it's not something that I really want out there, you know? Nobody wants to put their flaws and their insecurities out there for other people to judge them. So it's something I try to hide. I definitely have my days where I'm feeling really down, and I probably go to Twitter to tell everybody about it, and then I'll delete it like a couple minutes later. But in terms of this whole everything that's going on and people reacting to it, the people that are negatively responding, like, oh, it's not your place to talk on this, or it's not your place to do this or that. If you are somebody that has never had body dysmorphia or had an eating disorder or struggled with your weight, whether it's weight gain, weight loss, anything like that, it's hard to necessarily understand where people are coming from when they're saying get help or like seek healthier alternatives or talk to somebody, because it's so important to realize the damage that you're doing to your body is irreversible. And that's hard to grasp because a lot of people don't think that. They think, oh, you just, you know, if you're anorexic or you're bulimic or whatever, that's going to affect you right now. And then when you stop, you're good. It doesn't work that way. Like, I'll be completely transparent. Back when I had just graduated high school, I was in college, I was at one of my lowest times, and I wasn't eating. I was purposefully starving myself. I would only eat a little bit, if at all, and I lost weight doing it because I was sneaky about it, so nobody picked up on it. However, I have permanent stomach issues now where if I don't eat for literally half a day, my stomach will hurt because I feel like I gave it some sort of PTSD where it's like, are you doing this again to me? And yes, I know that I'm laughing. This is like my coping mechanism because it was a scary and dark time for me, but I can acknowledge that that's not healthy, and I do my best to not ever do anything like that to myself again. And even though I haven't stopped having these issues mentally, I know physically that is not a way to solve my problems. So I don't need to address Eugenia at all because she's well aware that, you know, what she's doing isn't healthy, how she looks isn't healthy. I don't know the whole background story with her mom or whatever, but she's aware of it all. You know, it's been addressed so many times that at this point it's on her to make those changes, and for anybody else to make those changes for themselves. You can't force anybody to do or not do something, which sucks. It sucks because it makes you feel almost helpless in a sense. But like I said, I felt compelled to talk on this because my friend made this post and her comments were just filled with like hate. Rather than people focusing on the issue that she was discussing, all they cared about was like her editing job on her video and how her background audio was a little too loud or her this or that. And they were just like literally destroying her in the comments. And it's like, dude, did you even watch any of the video or any of what the premise of it was? Because you're missing the whole point here. Like, the whole point is, you know, focusing more on self-love and body image and being okay with the person that you are. And you're in here spreading hate and just nasty comments that aren't needed. And that adds to, you know, people reflecting negatively on themselves, whether it's body reasons or anything else for that matter. So, if I can just, you know, do a little bit of my part by spreading some love into the world, I guess, a bit, then I'm going to attempt to do that. You know, this is my platform. This is where I get to voice my opinions on things and hopefully, you know, make some sort of a change for the better. But if you guys have any concerns or comments in relation to Eugenia Cooney or people making these dear videos to her or anybody with eating disorders or body dysmorphia, things like that, just be mindful of others. You know, even if it's not necessarily a topic you understand, be respectful and understanding that people are going through things that you don't always see, you know, at face value. So just be nice to each other, okay? I'm going to end with that. Be good to each other, okay? And that's all I've got for you guys today. Hopefully this was somewhat mindful and made you question things a little bit, I guess. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, peace out and fair winds, my dudes. Bye, guys.